Welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be solving a question from West African Senior School Certificate Examination for School Candidates 2021. That is May-June 2021. I'll be solving question 4 on the topic link mechanism. Question 4 on the topic link mechanism. This is the mechanism. It says that in the link mechanism shown in figure 3, that is this figure, OA revolves anti-clockwise. OA revolves clockwise about O. This is OA. That's a crank. I told you in the previous video that whenever you hear of crank, you know it's what will actually form a circular path. So it is pivoted at O. AB slides through a pivot block C. That is, this is AB. It slides through this pivot at C. It must always pass through this C. And we have to plot the locus of P for one revolution of OA. The locus of this point P for one revolution of OA as it moves around. Since it goes clockwise, go in this direction. So to do that, it's a very easy task. Let us start right away. First, we locate a point where we draw a circle. We draw a circle of radius equal to the length of the crank, and crank OA. OA is 35. OA is 35. So we measure 35. This is 35. So we draw a circle at this point. We'll draw a circle of radius 35. Yes, and we need to divide it into 12 equal parts. We have learned how to divide the circle into a number of equal parts severally. So the same thing we're going to do right now. We're going to divide it into 12 equal parts. We draw a horizontal line first, and we draw a vertical line. A vertical line like that. Then use it to divide the circle into 12 equal parts with the same radius of the circle. Let us check. Yes, it's still the radius of the circle. So we stay at this point. We mark arc to the right and to the left. We stay here. We mark arc to the bottom, to the top. We stay here. Mark it to the right and to the left. And finally here, we stay there and mark it top to the top and to the bottom, like that. So we have succeeded in dividing the circle into 12 equal parts. Now let us join, passing through the center, like that. Join all the points of division, and the last one. This is dividing a circle into 12 equal parts. Now we are done with that. Since we are told that according to the question, it rotates, OA rotates clockwise. It rotates clockwise. This little direction, it goes in this way, and it's also stated there that it is clockwise. So our numbering will go this way. Assuming it is anti-clockwise, our numbering will go in this direction. So let us start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, the next thing we want to locate C. We have been told that C is 15 below the central axis of the circle. So let us draw a horizontal line. will measure 15 downward from any vertical line. Let us use this vertical line here. Measure 15. This is 15 here. So at this point, let us draw a horizontal line. Draw a horizontal line like that. Then from the center to that point is 90. So we measure 90 from here. And see, from the center, from this center, assuming we have located our point here, so we measure 90. Measure 90 this way. Here, measure 90, so that will be our point C. So this line, we don't really need it. Let us erase it so that it doesn't create any confusion. This horizontal line, we don't need it. We only need it to obtain our C. Now we have obtained our C. This is point C. This is O. And this is A, different position of A. So now let us begin to plot. Now it says AB is 140. From here to B is 140. So we measure 140 from here. If you like, let us just use ruler to measure our 140. Yes, this can measure 140. This is 140 here. So we rule it back to 1. It must pass through this point C. So this will be our B1. So to locate our P, because we are plotting the locus of point P, so we need to be measuring P backward. And what's our BP? Our PB is 30. So from this point we now measure 30 backward. 10, 20, 30. It is here at this point. Now the next one, we go to 2. From 2 we measure 140. Make sure it passes through C. It must pass through this point. This is 140 here. Just roll it backward and we measure 30 backward. 1, 2, 3. This is 30. That is our P2. Then on this one, on 3, let it pass through point C. This is 140. Draw it to number 3 and measure 30 backward. 10, 20, 30. This is our 30. So that will be our P3. Then let's go to 140. Point 4. Let it pass through C. You make sure it is passing through this C before you take your measurement. It's passing through C here now. Our measurement, this is 140. 140 is here. And measure 30. 10, 20, 30. Our 30 is here. Let us confirm point 3 again. Point 3 again. This is 140 for point 3. Yes, this is 140. I'll measure 30 backward. 10, 10, 20, 30. Okay, it's correct. So let us go to now 5. Make sure it passes through this point C. Let it pass through point C and measure 140. This is 140 here. And see 40. So we draw it backward and measure 30 backward because it says BP is 30. B to P is 30. So you measure 10, 20, 30. So that will be P. That will be P5. Let us go to 6 now. Let it pass through point C. It must pass through point C. It is passing through point C here. Measure 140. This is our 140 here. So measure 30 backward. 10, 20, 30. This is 30. So that is P6. We go to 7. We go to 7. Let it pass through point C. It's passing through point C now. Then 140. This is for 140 here. So you put it at this point and roll it backward back to 7. Then measure your 30 backward. 10, 20, 30. So this is P7. You go to 8. It must pass through C. Don't forget. It must pass through C. 140 is here. This is 140. Then you roll it backward and measure your 30 to locate P. 10, 20, 30. This is 30. That will be P8. You go to 9. 9. It must pass through C. This is 140. So from at this point, you roll it backward to 9 and measure your 30 backward. 10, 20, 30. This is 30. Then we go to 10. Measure 140. It must pass through C. This is 140. Roll it backward to 10. Then measure your 30. 10, 20, 30. 30 is here. So you can see the way it is going. It's going this way, like this, like this. So it is here now. Let us confirm that. 10 again. 10, 20, 30. This is P10. So I'm going to get mixed up. Which one is this one? Let us see 9 again. This is 140, 10, 20, 30. This is P9. This point is P9. So the ones for point P, let us make them bold. Bold. So 11, you must pass through C. You must pass through C. So this is 140. Roll it backward. Then measure your 30. 10, 20, 30. Exactly on C. It's exactly on C. So that our P11 is exactly on C. Then the last one, P12, it must pass through C. Roll it backward to 12. Then measure your A. It's from here. It's from here. It's from here. Then measure our 30. 10, 20, 30. Our 30 is here. It's at this point. So that is the locus of the point. So the next thing is to join with French curve. It has to be a smaller curve. Let's see if I can use this one. I'm joining this. Okay, we can join these ones now up to this place. Okay, let's see how we can join this one. Let's try another one. No, I need a smaller curve. This one should be able to join it. Okay. You have to be very careful when joining. Yes, we can join these 3. Then it will go through this. Go through this one like this. Then this one too will also go this way. Like this. It forms something like letter 8. Then this one, it's so small that we might have to use free hand to join that one. Just use free hand to join this one like this. You have to be very careful when you are using free hand. It's so small. So that is the locus of point P. So that's the solution to the question of 2021. It's 2021 West African School Certificate Examination for School Candidates Paper 2. That is May-June 2021. So that's the solution. If you have enjoyed the video, do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video.